Not Kraul. That's not who you want.
Did not take the league by storm.
No, he did not.
Mix and just try to judge the beer
Okay.
by its smoothness,
Now
flavor, drinkability.
that's very big of you. I'm quite
Noble,
impressed.
noble even, right?
Some may say noble, yes.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't,
saying noble.
Grab a cold one, crack it open wide. We'll shuffle through these packs and let the cards decide. Uncover treasures, excitement grows. With every sip and rip, our passion only shows. We're cracking packs and sipping brews we cannot lose. In this game of rips and brews.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Rips and Brews,
where we're all about beer tasting
and card chasing. Guys, so on this channel, this is our third episode. I believe it's going to be our third episode, where we're going to open up a different either sport or non-sport card box and pair it with a beer. And we're going to do some beer tasting, give you our opinions, rank it, and compare that ranking to the untapped average. Right, Andy? Is that what you have over there?
Yep. So we'll give our score is. I mean, some of these I already know kind of what the score is, but we'll give our own scores and see what how that compares to the thousands or tens of thousands of people that have already ranked these beers before us. So
yeah, and see if we ever get close to each other. We haven't yet. We might someday.
Someday.
Yeah,
you never know.
So so first on the card front, what we have today is a little bit. Somewhat of a throwback box. I mean, not a this year box, but we have a 2022 absolute NFL football blaster box. I picked this up at from a buddy of mine for Andy because he wanted to chase some of the Lions draft picks from that year. But really, what we'd be chasing here is some of the insert cards. The one that everyone will be looking for is the Kaboom. The gold and the green variety. I guess the green is a one of one, right, Andy? The gold.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? They may have already been picked. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of them. But yeah, I think there's only one of each. So yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we'll find. That's what we want to find. I mean, I guess the odds aren't great, but you never know. We're feeling lucky.
Yeah, you know.
And then a couple other inserts. The explosive, the glass are pretty cool. And then you can get autos. Obviously, we can pull some prominent rookies. I mean, I guess some of the rookies didn't pan out from last year already, but some did.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We have Aiden Hutchinson, Jameson Williams for the Lions. I mean, I don't think Williams has panned out a ton yet, but still has promise, right?
Yep.
And then some good receivers, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, not a receiver, running back, of course.
Yeah.
So some good players we could be chasing.
Yeah, Sauce Gardner. You know, there's some
Sauce Gardner. Yep, left Sauce out. Can't forget the sauce.
You love the sauce.
Yeah.
Not many quarterbacks this one. So that's the only thing that probably makes this kind of box not maybe as desirable, maybe even a little cheaper than you could find other ones because it doesn't have any big hitting quarterbacks like 2023 where you have, Anthony Richardson and I mean really you have three that you're chasing. And this upcoming year, 2024, is going to be pretty crazy. It's going to have, I think, probably five quarterbacks you're really chasing in that first round. So,
yeah, but who knows? This time next year, Andy, we might be saying, "Oh yeah, 2023, you can pull a Stroud, but that's it."
Yeah,
right. I mean, a year later, things change.
Yeah, like Richardson is obviously still untested. He's only barely played any. So
yeah, but the quarterbacks in this one would have been like Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
obviously didn't amount to a ton yet. I mean, maybe Pickett over in the Eagles. I'm hoping he doesn't see the field much, but you never know. Backups can get in there.
That's what they said about Brady. I mean, Brady and Bledsoe, right?
Yeah, and Hurts. It hurts at some point, right?
True.
Yeah. So it happens to everyone initially. Typically, you start as a backup. At least you used to. All right, so that's what we have on the card front, and on the beer front. Andy, take us there.
Yeah, on the beer front, we have the Alchemist, which is a brewery up in Stowe, Vermont, called Heady Topper. So this is, I don't know if it's a legendary beer, but it's really, really well known. It's hard to get, actually, because unless you're up in that area. So it doesn't, at least they haven't that I've seen around here. I'm pretty sure they're still pretty small and they're pretty centralized up in that northeast area. So you can't really even buy it around here.
How did you get it? Did you travel up there for it, or do you've
no?
connections?
I've had a couple of connections. Yeah, a couple of people I know were up there, and one of my friends goes skiing up in Vermont quite a bit, so he always brings me home, couple 4-packs or whatever. But
Okay,
yeah,
cool. And
yeah,
the brewery is Alchemist or Heady Topper?
Alchemist.
Heady Topper is the brand or the style or the flavor, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
So Alchemist is the brewer. They do something. They do Heady Topper. They also do a beer called Focal Banger. They do others. Those are the two ones that people really know. So Heady Topper is it's an Imperial IPA, which I don't typically like. I think I always find them a little sweet sometimes, but
because it's stronger. What is it? That's got to be strong then, right? For this one,
8%. It's 8% alcohol. Yeah. So this one, this is not a enjoyed by the pool and knock a six pack back. You'll be
like
on
the last couple we've had.
Exactly.
Yeah. And on that note, I think we paired Heady Topper with the Absolute box because we're hunting the Kabooms. Yeah. And this guy's head looks like it went kaboom with hops over there, right?
Exactly.
A little explosive.
Exploding.
Yeah.
Explosive and kabooming. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's where we want to find a kaboom, and we got a nice exploding head over there. So ties in. It's a nice pairing.
There you go.
Right. Okay.
All right. You want to crack this boy open?
Yeah. Let me get it out. All
right. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was a good sound.
Yeah.
All right. What a pour that is.
Yeah. Looks pretty.
Kneecap biter this time. That's what it does.
All right. So let's get a little
all right, cheers.
Does have a nice aroma. Cheers. Definitely a lot of flavor, and this definitely has more of the stick with you flavor. Yeah. And we talked about the first IPA we tasted didn't have. This one has a little bit of a lingering flavor there.
Oh, yeah. So Heady Topper is actually one of the first, if not the first, New England style IPAs, which you may have heard of before.
I may have.
Maybe not. Maybe you haven't. But they were really, really hot for probably 3 or 4 years ago, where they're actually the ones that you see a lot out now, the New England styles, are not quite as clear as this. You can kind of see it's relatively clear. They're a lot cloudier, a lot of the New England styles.
Okay.
But this one just kind of was one of the first and kind of launched that whole sector. It's the New England styles typically are not as like bitter hoppy. They're much more like floral and like they taste a little more fruity sometimes. This one's still probably on the verge of being kind of in between that, like very hoppy. I mean, it's probably very hoppy for you, I think, if you're.
It's very hoppy, but I definitely have the sense of the floral smell. When I first was smelling it, you get that floral sense, but also it does have a little bit of floral aftertaste. And this is a double IPA?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that the same as an Imperial or is that a different?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of used interchangeably. Imperial or double, sometimes triple IPAs, they call them, depending on, what they are. But they're usually, I mean, I don't know what the exact term is. It's usually over 8%. They're Imperials or doubles. Triples, I think, sometimes even get up to like 9% and things like that. So.
And for a novice over here, what is the double referring to? Like they double the amount of time to ferment this, or what is that double talking about?
Well, no, it wouldn't be the time. It wouldn't be the amount to ferment. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming it's a double the grain bill, which means like it's just more grains and more hops. So it's like just so more grain in a bill, like a grain bill, what they call like what they actually make the beer out of, means there's more sugar to turn into alcohol.
Okay.
So they just probably added. That's what it is. It's kind of added that, and they probably did a lot more hops as well too. So there's also something that they do at the end, which is like dry hopping, or they put hops at the end of the beer, which makes it kind of keep that residual bitterness. It's actually, if you did it at the end, I think it's a little less, like it's a lot less bittering hops, a little more flavoring hops. So
Okay.
that's what you'll see.
I feel like every sip I take is a little bit of a different flavor too. I'm sure my palate is getting more used to the flavor maybe, and it's getting more of the floral taste as I go more into it. So
I feel like it does deaden your taste buds a little bit.
Yeah. So that's maybe, yeah.
There are beers that are called, there's a beer out of California called the Palate Wrecker, which really is, that's what it does. It's just so bitter that it does kind of, you don't taste anything the same for a little bit after that. It's not quite this bad, but yeah. And this one actually is pretty, is I don't know how old it is. It's ideally you drink these like really fresh, like you drink these within a couple of months or so. This is probably longer than that, but yeah, it still holds up. And it's 8% alcohol, so it doesn't really
doesn't taste. I mean, it tastes pretty fresh to me.
Yeah. All right. You wanna start it off? You wanna kick it off with
let's bring up the Jailbreak Rip Cam I've explained this earlier on the channel, but my rip stage is for my other channel, Vintage Sport Flips. We do a Jailbreak pack rip battle over there, so we have authentic 1930s mugshots serving as the backdrop.
That's right.
Probably wondering why I have that. All right, let's get this guy ripping here.
How times have changed, right? When you got Russell Wilson on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, 1
he
year
just
later.
on there, right? Was that his first year or second year there?
I think he was only there one season, right?
Yeah.
I believe.
It's kind of like the big thing, and then one and done.
What the hell's that spelled out? Just a little. What is that? Like a security barcode, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got 6 packs. I'm not feeling for thick boys, as you call it. I'm just gonna just let it rip.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
So these are not as nice as the optic as far as rip. Oh, all right. I'm getting there. Got there.
You gotta get your ripping fingers.
Yeah.
Action.
Well, I sliced my ripping finger on a tape measure earlier today, so I'm injured. I'm powering through. Najee Harris.
All right.
Michael Thomas. I don't think he's with a team yet, right?
Yeah, some of these players too that we're going through are going to be like, even just last year, they're not even going to be in the league anymore.
Yeah. Devin McCourty. Did he retire? I think one of them did. Cooper Kupp. Kirk Cousins.
Wrong jersey. There's a lot of.
Let's see if we spot a player who's on the team there.
Yeah. Saquon on the team.
He's not wearing the right jersey.
Nope.
I'm not sure about Jonathan. Is it Greenhard or Grenard?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Grenard. We got a rookie. Let's see.
Cole Strange. Okay.
That's a Steeler. George Pickens. All right, not too bad. Not too bad.
One of the better receivers out of that draft, I would say.
Yeah. Kyle Phillips.
Don't remember him.
What we got here?
And we got looks like a
stargazing Matthew Stafford.
All right.
And then was that the kid reporter? Yeah. All right, one down. I could see Pickens having a pretty good season with, I assume it's going to be Russell Wilson at the beginning of the year. I guess time will tell. But
yeah,
all these receivers could be up for an uptick. Little T-Law.
Getting closer to his rookie year. There.
Yep. Mooney. Devontae. There we go.
Oh, he's the year before he was his rookie.
Yeah, it's the second year for Devontae. Robbie Anderson.
I don't think was he. He was out of the league, and I think he's back on a team now too, but maybe not permanently.
Yeah, I forget. He definitely was somewhere, but Tyler Lockett, Jamar Chase, Cordarrelle Patterson. All right, let's see. We got the rookies. Got a Cardinal, Trey McBride. Jaguar, Snoop Connor. Dolphin, Channing Tyndall.
All right. And
Justin Ross.
That's a green.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, just the lettering.
Green pedal, yeah.
All right. Not the rookies we want in that pack.
Not yet. Not yet. Only need one good pack, though.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs. You're not on the same squad.
Team.
Dalton Schultz.
Not on the same team.
Yeah.
Leonard
Fournette. I don't think he's in the league anymore, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Aaron Donald retired.
Yeah.
0 for 4 so far.
Back is rough.
Mitchell Trubisky.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea where he is. I have no idea where he is. He can't be there. Lamar. All right, we got one. Got one that's still there.
Yeah, right.
I think I showed that.
Kayvon
Thibodeau.
It's not bad.
No.
He's top 5 pick, I think. I don't know who that would be.
Danny Gray.
There you go. Oh, Quay Walker. I was thinking it was Tavon Walker. Another green parallel.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. Okay.
What is this?
Oh, you got one more too.
Draft Diamonds. Aaron Rodgers.
Huh.
I think there's an extra card in that one.
Yeah, it may have been. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was no more. We've never really, at least in my time with pulling cards, we've never hit. I don't think we ever hit like a really big case hit or anything out of these.
No, I mean when we open vintage packs, we hit the Montana rookie and some good stuff in vintage, but not modern. Jerry Jeudy and then Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper single-handedly ruined my fantasy season last year. Was playing against him in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, that was the one he went off.
Yeah, I don't know what he had, like 250 yards. I don't know what he had, but
a monster game. I remember that.
DK Metcalf. TJ Hawkinson.
Not on the same team.
Yeah. Antonio Gibson.
He is. But...
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Is he? Probably is.
I think so. At least he
Christian
was.
Kirk.
All right, rookies.
Brian Asamoah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
There we go. Garrett Wilson.
Okay. That's probably the best rookie card we've hit so far.
Yeah.
And
Isaiah Likely.
Likely had a good season last year. He's going to be a good player. And
good.
This might be that Storm thing or something?
Yeah, by Storm. Chris Olave. So not terrible for the insert there. Yeah. It's
a nice insert.
Yeah. Except that corner is already like, that upper corner is, you can't really see it, but a little dinged.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of those cards are, they're really shiny ones and like very, I forget there's another set of cards that people really have trouble with getting graded well because they basically come out of the pack in bad shape.
Yeah, yeah. Damian Harris. Jonathan Taylor. We got Justin Jefferson.
Trey Jetta. Daniel
Jones. Sort of shocking that he's still their starter there. I guess that's the plan, right? But
Yeah.
I know contracts.
It was funny. I saw this. There was one of the sports shows or something put up two different player stats, right? So they put up, like the quarterback stats for one guy and the quarterback stats for another guy. And almost to a T, like they're extremely close. It was Daniel Jones and Trevor Lawrence, actually. Almost exactly the same stats.
Interesting. Yeah.
Which was a little crazy, but yeah, I mean, obviously I think everybody considers Trevor way, way better, but
I think there's some trend of people thinking he's a bust too. I mean, he has moments, but
he's on the verge.
You got to put it together at this point.
He hasn't had. I wouldn't say he's had a ton of offensive firepower behind him, but I think he should be better.
But more than Daniel Jones for sure.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
All right, Davis Mills.
Yeah, the Giants have been pretty bad in who to put around him. Like, he made some absolute horrible free agent pickups.
They probably haven't had a receiver there that would start on another team for like a few years, right? I mean,
remember when they got Kenny Golladay from Detroit? Like he was he hit to a massive contract, and he's
barely ever played for them.
He barely made the team.
Yeah, Derek Carr, Dak Prescott.
There you go. Your favorite. All right, let's hit some good rooks here. See, wide receiver.
Yeah, good receiver there, Tyquan Thornton.
Don't know him.
Nah, never heard of him. All right, Khalil Shakir. He's not there anymore, right? Or
maybe he is. He's
the one guy that is
their number one receiver there.
Yeah, and he's actually a pretty good little, speedy receiver.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a decent season. Calvin Austin.
Yeah.
See that? Wasn't his dad a wide receiver for like the Cowboys or something? Or am I thinking
Miles Austin is
Miles Austin? That's what I'm thinking. Or
introductions,
maybe friend. All right, rookie introduction.
There we go.
Well, J-Mo. I like it. Definitely have to. I like the look of those cards too.
Yeah.
All right.
And then my last shot at a Kaboom.
You let me down so far. Yeah, I don't know if they make absolute. Do they make absolute hobby boxes?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't think I've ever seen them. Maybe I would have thought people would have them.
Nick Chubb after Patrick Surtain. DJ Moore. Jalen Waddle. James Conner. Jair Alexander.
Looks like a Cowboy.
Yeah, it looks like it. Sam Williams.
Don't know him. I think that's a good one, right? Yeah, it's not bad. Decent. Yeah. Kenneth Walker III. He's had some injury issues, but he's pretty good running back when he's healthy.
Is it a Dolphin or a Bill? Can't really tell.
A little shine there.
Oh.
Neither.
Yeah. No, it's a Bill.
Oh, you said Bill. Okay. All right. And looks like it's a green.
Mike Evans green.
And one behind it? Okay.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, what is that? I thought that was like a
Raven.
Last call, Justin Tucker.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
You know what that is? That's like the 60-some yarder they kicked against Detroit.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
It is. It is. Yeah, there's definitely Lions there.
Brutal.
Doesn't say what the play is, but that's
we know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, let that one sink in a little bit over there.
Yeah, that's marinating real nice.
I mean, he'll probably keep the Jameson Williams, I'm assuming.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely keep that.
All right. So not the best blaster box, but hopefully we still have Andy's to come after our little beer interlude here.
A little beer intermission. So what are you thinking? Are you it's not something you drink a lot of, right? It wouldn't be and probably not your first choice, I'm assuming, because that's not your favorite style.
I mean, they were never my favorite style, but this one's really good. Not as drinkable as the one we drank in the first week, the Blood Orange IPA, but still pretty smooth. And I like the aftertaste in this one. It is more floral than bitter.
Yeah. And you get like a little more sweetness, I feel like, in this
Yeah.
type of IPA too. So it's
Yeah.
like you taste a little bit more. You know, we talked about that a little before about how you kind of get a beer, the higher than ABV, the kind of the more sweetness. It's like residual sugars that are left from that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah. And I'm going to try to rate this beer, not,
you're gonna remove
just,
yourself from the actual the
yeah,
style of beer.
exactly. I'm
Okay.
going to try to take my personal prejudice out of the mix and just try to judge the beer
Okay.
by its smoothness,
Now
flavor,
that's
drinkability.
that's very big of you. I'm quite impressed.
Noble even, right?
Some may say noble, yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but
I'm saying noble. So with that in mind, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
pretty
y-
good. Pretty good.
pretty good. Um, just for the quality of it, the smoothness, the flavor. I'm gonna go 4.1.
Oh wow. Okay.
4.1. Yeah,
I'm a little shocked by that one.
yeah.
Um,
I like it. So yeah, what do you think, Andy? How do you rank this beer?
so I've had this beer quite a bit already. I know it well. It's widely regarded as one of the innovators of New England style IPA, a beer that I love, like that style I love, and the quality is like top notch. So I've already ranked it before. I'm going to keep my same rank. My rank is a 5.
Wow,
So
this is getting any
it's
better.
as
Yeah.
good as it gets. Yeah, it's really probably one of the top 5 beers for me, I think, in terms, especially in this style, it's probably my favorite beer. So,
And I can believe that because again, not being my style beer, I tried to remove that, even though I
yeah,
didn't really have to remove it because it's really good, and I could tell
yeah,
the quality and the quality of this beer is up there. So I definitely going to be in the 4 range.
yeah,
If I was an IPA fan, I'm sure it would be right where you are.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I
really
think
good.
you can really tell. You get some beers and they try to mask, like it's easy to mask sort of bad beer in IPAs because the IPA flavor is so intense. But this one's just a quality beer. It's well made. You can kind of tell,
Yeah.
regardless.
Oh,
So,
for sure. Yeah, it definitely has. It definitely you can tell it has a high quality
all right,
flavor and
and
everything.
so the untapped score. So it has 277,000 votes. So for it, and the overall score for everyone else in the country is 4.53.
Okay.
So we're pretty much right in the middle.
Yeah. We split the difference on that one.
I went
Yeah.
5 and he went 4.1. So we're kind of we're actually probably right in the middle. So
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. I can believe that. Yeah. It's can you get? I assume you can get this on tap up in Vermont or New England area, right?
yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. You might have to go to their tap house and stuff. They have
Okay.
expanded, I think, some. They used to be very small. And like really, it's like this mad genius that kind of created this whole thing. Um, Hence the Alchemist. So, but yeah, I think it's gotten a little bit bigger, and just from the kind of the world renowned, or the amount of hype it gets from everybody, I'm sure they had to grow some. So
Yeah. Yeah. I can believe it. Yeah. That's awesome. I have to try some of their other stuff.
yeah. All right, so let's go back to my rip can. Hopefully, my luck is a little better than Keith. Hey, at least one of the inserts was a Detroit player, so I got you got at least like that.
I'm getting them sleeved right now.
Even if it wasn't the best insert. Oops, I got the little tag as well. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. You did not get an auto or a mem, so we'll see if I get one in this box. All right. There's a little kid on the back thing. Oh, these are like already out of whack.
Huh. And maybe it's a good thing. It's very different from mine.
Okay. Derrick Henry. Oh, hold on. Look at it. It's a little weird. Okay.
Yeah.
It's even hard. DJ Moore.
Yep.
So kind of thick cards. That's a Jalen Waddle. It's a little hard to see on my screen. James Conner. It's a Jair Alexander. Josh Allen. Okay. And Nick Chubb. And then we got Malik Willis. That was probably.
Yeah. That would have been a big pull a year ago, probably, or
So,
more than that.
Got Malik Willis. I got Drake Jackson.
I thought they said Diane Jackson. I can't really read this. There you go. That's a good one.
Christian Watson. Yeah, that's a good, probably one of the better rookies too. And then by storm, Matt Crowell. That's not who you want.
Did not take the league by storm.
No, he did not, unfortunately. So much so that his replacement got drafted that very next year.
Yeah.
These are all like that. That's weird.
That is very odd because mine wasn't like that at all.
Yeah, weird.
I
Cordarrelle.
just realized. Okay, got Jerry Judy.
Amari Cooper. It's hard to see on these. Dawson Knox. DK. Another, unfortunately, no longer with Detroit. TJ Hawkinson. Antonio Gibson. Okay, so this is Hassan Haskins. Tyler Radke. It's an interesting one. Cannot see.
I can see it more. It's Neil, but I can't see his first name. DeMarvin
Neal. Okay, and
bring it vertical. I'll be able to see it. Maybe I can't. That's a green. Is that a green?
Yeah,
so Kyler Gordon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little hard to read without good light.
They weren't on mine, probably because you're looking down on them. I look straight at them.
Yeah.
It's very weird that your pack's like this.
Yeah.
Because mine was very, very straightforward.
All right. Dawson Knox. I accidentally got a rookie in there.
Yeah.
James Cook. Sorry. DK. We've got a lot of DKs, a lot of TJs.
Yeah.
And Tony Gibbs is like the same exact pack. Christian Kirk. Patrick Surtain. There you go. Jordan Davis. There's your boy.
Yeah.
Bailey Zappi. Did not stick around. Or was it? All right. Trevor Lawrence on the green. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And then we got Treylon Burks on the rookie introductions.
Okay.
This pack's a little thicker.
That is a thick boy, as you call it.
It's a thick boy. Maybe it's just more. Yeah, there might. I think there's something that's in there.
Oh, good.
I keep thinking I'm going to get it right, but I don't.
Yeah.
All right.
I like you with this box. What is that?
IJ Sanders.
What is that? A special insert of some sort? What is that?
No, it's just a rookie. Just a rookie.
Oh, okay. You got a rookie in. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I flipped him. I went too far back, apparently.
I got you.
A lot of Trevor. There's Darnell Mooney. Devontae. Robbie Anderson. Tyler Lockett. Jamar Chase. Right here, the rooks. More rooks. Andrew Booth. Don't remember him.
Nope.
Matt Corral again. Okay, I think, this is definitely. I'm going to go from the back.
Okay.
And get there's one card behind it. This is a last call, Brandon Ayuk. Yeah. Basically, I know it's not the same, but Ayuk did it to Detroit last year, so getting posed here. All right. Yeah, it's definitely a patch.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I'm going to just flip it all in one go.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
All right, and here we go. Eric.
Izukama. Is he tight end?
Or wide receiver. I can't tell which. Rookie card, though. Wide receiver. There you go.
That numbered or anything? Not an auto, just a patch?
Just a patch.
I like it.
I was right. It was a thick boy.
Yeah, I like it in a patch, even if it's Erica and Zukama.
Yeah, always good to get him a patch.
Yeah.
Admittedly, they're not what they used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like they used to actually be the players that actually, or they played there, or they played using the patch type of thing. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this one right. I don't know. This is a little tough. Nailed it. Not really, but all right. Joe Burrow, Kyle Pitts, Nick Bosa, Drew Lock. There we go. Jared Goff. This is a pack I have not hit before. These are all new players, I feel like.
Yeah.
Tyler Algier, Daxton Hill, Brees Hall. It's not bad.
No.
And then there's a green one. Let's see what we got here. Darnell Mooney on the green. And then Draft Diamonds, Marquise Colston. I remember him. Used to be fantasy god.
Yeah.
All right, last pack. Hope for the best. But no Kaboom, no explosive yet.
Saving the best for last.
Don't know that that's the case here. All right, Devontae.
A lot of Devontae. It's a third Devontae.
Bobby Anderson, 2 Tyler Lockett, Jamar Chase, Cordarrelle, Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper, Devontae Wyatt. Don't remember him. Was seen. I remember him. He was a safety that they took, but I think he got hurt. Pierre Strong, and then stargazing Micah Parsons. All right, well,
womp, womp.
That's a big womp womp, but
we had a couple things. All right, so again, no big hits here, but I did hit the Jameson Williams that I think Annie will probably be keeping, the Jameson Williams introductions. So not nothing we're really chasing there, but that.
Yeah, I think you probably got the best of the bunch because you got I think the by Storm Chris Olave is pretty nice too. The only thing I got was the patch of our friend Eric Azuma.
Hey, well, yeah, but at least you got a patch. I would have traded. I trade for the patch. Yeah.
All right. Well, so not the best, but I think the beer was better maybe than the cards this time.
The beer wins. The beer wins out tonight. Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll be doing a bunch of absolute. We have a couple 2023 absolute boxes we'll be opening. So hopefully we eventually get a Kaboom.
Never know. Yeah. That's
this one was more of a bust than a Kaboom, but next time. There's always next time.
There's a Kadud. So
Kadud. Yeah. All right. So guys, that wraps up this episode of Rips and Brews. So we'll be back. We're going to have a video come out every Thursday, 8 p.m. Barring a holiday. July 4th this video is going to come out after July 4th. But typically we're going to be every Thursday, 8 p.m. Check out our other channels. Vintage Sport Flips is my sports memorabilia sports card picking channel. I hunt flea markets, yard sales for memorabilia and cards. On that channel, me and Andy have a live podcast every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We delve into sports cards, memorabilia, draft a sports or non-sports topic. Pretty funny, fun time. Yeah. We do a giveaway every week. So something free to someone in the chat. So definitely be there Wednesday nights. And then that podcast, we also have a separate YouTube channel for that podcast called Pastime Picks Podcast. We put a video out over there every week as well. So definitely check out those two.
And until next time, keep on ripping
and keep on sipping.
Flipping cards, feeling the thrill. Hearts racing, can't keep still. What will fate reveal tonight?